Okay, Likutei Moharan, Terech Aleph. We are holding by Seif Dalet. Okay? So, after we explained that when a person sanctifies his mouth and his nose and his eyes and his ears, he merits that a divine bounty gets into his mind. And that puts his heart, inflames his heart to Hashem Yisbarach. And with this, he's zocheh to new diburim before HaKadosh Baruch Hu, which is Ruach HaKodesh. We also explained that through the mitzvah of Sukkah, you are zocheh this Shefa Eloki. Now it is said that this Shefa Eloki, now we're going to explain this Shefa Eloki is something which is called Makifim. And then we will explain what Makifim are. A makif is something that circumferences, it circles around. V'asuka anal, Seif Dal, v'asuka anal, hainu ruach hakodesh anal, that ruach shefa eloki anal, which are all, like this particular bechina, they are synonymous to one another. Hu bchinas makifim. Now, there are two bechinas of makifim. There is one bechina of makifim that a person has shasechel hazeh ugodol ad me'od. That sechel is so great ad she'en hamoach yichol lesolv lo ve'en nichnas b'moach. The moach doesn't have the capacity to contain that sechel, that wisdom, and it cannot be, and it doesn't get into the mouth. Only one who makif esarosh, it surrounds the head. Circumference, it surrounds the head. Like we see a few very profound wisdoms, knowledges, that the human mind cannot understand and grasp to the fullest extent. Like quite a few perplexities that we are perplexed by. That even though HaKadosh Baruch Hu knows everything that will be, we still have a choice to choose in good and bad. So how can it be? Because he already knows what it's going to be, so it's going to be either this or that. How can I choose whatever it is that I want? Because Baruch Hu already knows what it's going to be. This is one of the perplexions called the Yediyah and the Bechira. This is the knowledge, the only knowledge of the Kodesh Baruch Hu, and the fact that we have free choice. That the mind of a human being cannot comprehend this knowledge. And that understanding is a makif. It surrounds the head. It doesn't go into the inside of the moach. Like it surrounds it, as it were, from the outside. But there's a connection between them. The inside mind gets its chayus from that makif. People very seldom stop to think about the wonder of their own self-awareness. You're aware that you exist. Now, you probably go like, well, duh. Well, even if you take the scientific route, that everything started with a Big Bang, right? The only thing that came out of the Big Bang is energy. That's it. So from energy, I don't care how many thousands, millions, billions of years would pass, that from energy, which is basically light, that from light will become you, a human being that is aware of itself, of himself. It's totally unfathomable. It's the fact that you're aware of yourself. I mean, we are, each and every one of us lives his life watching, sitting on the windowsill of his eyes, watching everything, thinking everything. And we are unhappy that we don't understand this, and we are unhappy that we don't get that, we are unhappy that this or with that, or we treated this with that. Well, the whole thing is such a marvel. We're capable of self-awareness, we're capable of abstract thinking, we're capable to learn Torah, capable of understanding that there is a Kadosh Baruch Hu in the world that created us, and reconnect with Him and interact with Him. It all, that das which we have is a trickled residue of a much greater das which surrounds the head. It doesn't come in. Whatever the body can take, it can take. But this dust that the body has inside is an unbelievable marvel, as is, and it is connected. Actually, it is one. That's just a portion of the das which surrounds the head, and the das inside gets fed. Whenever it is that you build up better mental faculties. I don't know if you noticed that, but I did. When we sat down and we learned on Thursday night, the others that were sitting there, every once in a while had this glazed look in their eyes. But you were right on the ball. Yeah, right. What, that much sharper than they are? Yes. You built yourself Caleb. Built Caleb. You heard, and okay, you got it. You were totally with it. Well, they're like, what? Come again? It's not a small thing. The minute you build a Caleb, if you build it, they will come, kind of thing.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah. If you build it, if you build the mental faculties, the knowledge will come. Yes.
It'll come to me.
Yes. It brings the makif becomes a pnimi. So, but because the pnimi is a subsidiary of the makif. The makif is the mother company. The pnimi is that local store that you have in your, a little store. But it's a store, it's part of the, of the big Walmart of the small store. Okay, so that's the Walmart of your neighborhood. That's the inner sechel. He says, you should know, the Rebbe tells you that this is the thing that enables the Bechira to exist. Kol zman שהשכל אין כל כך גדול להבין הידיעה בבחירה, that as long as the sechel is not that great to be able to understand the paradox of the pre-knowledge and free choice, Azai koach habechira mekoimai. The ability to choose is on its place. Ki yesh beyodoi koach livchor achayim o hipuchoi. Because the koach habechira, a person has the ability to choose life or the opposite. אבל כשיקורס המקיף הזה לפנים, but once that surrounding seichel goes in, אזי יסגד על השכל האנושי, then the human mind will grow, ויסגלל האנושי הידיע ובחיר, and then people will understand the paradox of the idea in the bechira. As is battle bechira, that will be the end of free choice. Ki az, because then, the gidulo shel hasechel, on that growth of the sechel, yetze migeder haenoshi, that the human mental faculties will increase, will exit the border, the definition of human, and then it will get into the mental faculty definition of an angel. Then the Bechira is going to be cancelled. Because we know the Malachim have no Bechira. Like the Rebbe says in Sichos Moharan that what's the difference between the Malachim and us? The Malachim also don't know HaKadosh Baruch Hu. But we know HaKadosh Baruch Hu from a certain number, a limited number, what the HaKadosh Baruch Hu says of Echrechim, of inescapable conclusions. I mean, look at the world. What just became by itself. But that's one, hechrach. Then as you go into Avodas Hashem and you daven and Hashem answers, you add another inescapable, maskana that yes, bevadai Hashem exists. The Malachim have 1,000 times more inescapable proofs to the mitzvahs of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, to the point that they have no Bechira anymore. They also don't know Hashem. Nobody knows Hashem. Only Hashem knows Hashem. But because we know Hashem from very few little things, so we have Bechira. The Malachim know Hashem from many, many, many more things, so therefore they don't have a Bechira anymore. That's the main existence of the power of choice. The fact that we are unable to grasp the profound understanding of knowledge and choice. That's what Chazal said. There's an olam haba. Tzadikim yeshvin, the tzadikim sit, va'atoteihem be'Hashem, and their crowns are in their heads. And the original says, and they enjoy the illumination of the Shekhinah, the radiation of the Shekhinah. Supposedly it is difficult. The Lashon is not right. Al Hashem. What do you mean? And their crowns are in their heads. You should say the crowns are upon their heads. What is in their heads? Because the crown is on the head. And the expression is as follows: in the future, there will not be Bechira anymore. This is what is alluded to in the word Tzadikim Yoshvim. The tzaddikim sit. In the verb sit, this denotes the absence of bechira. Sheshiva u'moire al yader bechira. That sitting denotes the absence of Bechira. It says in the Kodesh Baruch Hu, Yoshel B'Shamayim, the sitter of heaven, Shumore al He'eder Shtonos, that it testifies to a lack of change. You see what I'm doing now?
Yeah.
With this cup?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What brought about the movement of the cup to my mouth?
Your Ratzon.
Okay. What brought about the rotzon?
Do you want to drink?
What brought about the fact that I wanted to drink? I had a chesaron. I had a lack. I wanted to drink because I didn't have a drink. And I wanted to drink. So that lack drove a rotzon to fulfill it. And
Nescafe is paying you? I don't even drink Nescafe.
okay? So a will, a change, is a testimony that something was missing. Why did you move from here to there?
Because I want
Because you needed to be there. You didn't have here. You needed to fulfill the need, and you did by going there. You know, standing or walking or whatever it is. Standing is also denotes on lack of bechira, but it's not a serene lack of bechira. Standing means you're not moving anywhere. As Kodesh Baruch Hu tells Moshe Rabbeinu, I give you a way to go between all those standards. It's talking about malachim. They don't just stand. They don't move. They don't change. It means they have no bechira. But sitting means not only you don't move, but you're miyushav.
sure.
You're comfy. There's no lack. Standing is okay. You're not moving. You know, but you're not sitting. Sitting means you're at your place. You're serene. You're comfortable. So total menucha is yeshiva, right? Yeshev b'shamayim yischach ramay. The sitter of heaven will laugh at us. Lo osid lo b'tzadikim yoshvim. Tzadikim will sit. There'll be no bechira anymore. Ki atnua moire al ishtanus merotzon l'rotzon, because the movement denotes a changeability from one will to another will. Now you want it to be here, and then you want to go there. Now you want the cup to be here, now you want to pick it up and you want to drink it. So movement is a proof of changeability from one will to another will. And sitting denotes the lack of changeability. I know that the tzaddikim have a bitul bechira. The free choice will be cancelled, and they will be b'vchinas yoshvim. V'zeh why? Zeh mechmas v'atroseihem haynu hamakifim. That mental capacity, that seichel, that wisdom, that knowledge that now surrounds their heads, k'mo Shaul v'anoshim oitrim el David, like Shaul and his men, when they surrounded David, they wanted to trap him. So this is surrounding oitrim, so they're surrounding him. It means that they surround him, in the circumference around David. These makifim will be berosheim, it will be in their heads. Velo al rasheim, and not on their heads. When the keser is on the head, it's above the head. Like Olam HaKeser, Keser is above the head. It's not in the head. The Chokhmah is in the head. The Keser is above the head. Once the Keser gets into the head, there's no more Mechira anymore. היינו, המקיפים כנסו בתוך המויכים לפנים, the surrounding knowledge mentalities will go into the moichin inside, ואז ייכנסו כל השכליות, then all the understandings, שלא יכול להבין אותו, the person couldn't understand them, ייכנסו לפנים, will go in, will come in, בתוך המוichin, inside the awareness, and you'll be aware, you'll know it, you'll get it, you'll be aware of them. Then a person will go out, will leave the mental definition of a human being, and will be elevated to a mental definition of an angel with battle bechira, and choice will be canceled. Now, everything that was explained up till now is one aspect of Makifin. These are Makifin that you cannot understand them in this world. But there is also another Bechina of Makifin. It's a seichel that it is possible to understand in this world. The seichel that is graspable, that is fathomable in this world, is also divided into two aspects. A makif, surrounding seichel, and a pnimi, and a seichel which is inside. Because there is a seichel which is inside your mind, and a person understands it. There is also a seichel which surrounds a person understanding, and it still didn't go in, and you don't truly understand it. When a person sanctifies the Shivas and Eres, he's zoicher that this Shefa Eloki, that up to now was a makif, it's still a human seichel. We're not talking about angel level seichel. We're talking about human seichel. But it was outside. Once a person is mekadosh the seven candles and candelabra, this seichel will go inside. Until now was makif will go inside and become pnimi. And when that seichel, that human level makif, flows in quickly, without any preamblums, without any ABC, learning the this brings up the flame of the heart to burn to HaKadosh Baruch Hu by itself. You don't have to force yourself. In fact, Rabbeinu told us that by the tzaddikim, the men avoida is the shoif, to stop going ahead. I mean, we are like sweating bullets to try to get ourselves moving. The tzaddikim are working hard to put on the brakes. So we read them. At kan Likutei Moharan for today.